o maratuturo sa reparo.
Alright. Excuse me. We are back in Kirby, and hello everyone. It has been a few days since I last streamed. We have some new commands that I just want to announce before I get started. I have a Discord server now. You can see it under the stream by my little bio. You can also use the new Discord command, which I will now use to get a link to the Discord. You can also use the Twitter command to get a link to my Twitter, the YouTube command to get a link to my VOD channel, and if you want to lurk, you can let me know with the lurk command, and let me know when you're done lurking with the unlurk command. So, feel free to use those whenever you want to. Alright. Before we get in though, I have done a lot in Merry Magaland off stream. And in fact, I have gotten basically every mask I can get from it that doesn't require me to complete missions. So we have a lot of options when it comes to what mask I can use. So, does anyone want to pick a mask? Or am I free to stick with Cloverlane? I almost called her by her real name, which is technically a spoiler. Cone Kirby? Yeah, unfortunately it's just his face, but we'll do Cone Mouth Kirby then. So let's see. We are in Egg Engines. Egg. Let me go to the water real quick. Yeah, this is the last world with energy spheres, I think? Maybe second to last? Before we get to the end game. I'll take sand. Thank you very much. God, Kirby looks so goofy with the fucking cone mask. It's fine. Fuck, yawn. I just started. It's too early to yawn. Yeah, because I think there's one big level after this big world. So let me know how audio is. Toxic, have you played Return to Dreamland before? The Wii version? I don't think you've been present for my other Kirby streams. Just gotta run through these. Uh oh. Ah, I see. I missed the thing. Can I light these with Mecha? Yes. Yeah, I didn't need that mic guy. Fuck Mike, I don't need it. Oh, it's another yawn already, Jesus. Oh, for some reason I thought there was a door there. This probably has a door hidden there. Nope, not there. Nope. Pizza. Hot dog. Yeah, we need more hot dog buns. I want to make hot dogs because we have some leftover fries, but the hot dog buns aren't bad. Okay, I remember there being something here I can get that's really annoying to get. I remember now. That was an intentional death, because I do not want to replay the level. So I need to get this first try. Kind of weird that they invented 2 brand new abilities instead of just bringing back Archer. I let Kirby die? I did indeed. I'm a goddamn monster. There we go. I'm stupid. Oh boy. This is gonna be a thing. Oh. You better be the first one? Okay, good. I don't remember if there's a Doomer fight in this level.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Hey, Simki. Thank you for the resub. That's 3 months. Uh-oh. There we go. You fixed your sub? Ah, okay. It didn't go through last time. Yeah, Twitch has been a little buggy lately. For the past, like, 3 days, at least one stream that I've watched, my raid did not go through. So when the streamer ended, I was just stuck at the beginning. Or not at the beginning, I was stuck on the end screen. What can Spark do again? Yeah, it's been... A lot of people have been complaining it. Ah, that's right. Forgot that Spark can do that. Yeah, a lot of people have been complaining, and Twitch is claiming that the issue isn't actually on their end. Which I'm calling bullshit on. Because this is a very recent thing that's been happening. And I'm not the only one who's been complaining about it. So, hopefully tonight, when I'm done streaming, the raid actually goes through for everyone, because I do know for some of my mutuals, raids have not been going through for every one of them. Like Cat Volts. One of the last times I was watching one of her streams, the raid just straight up never went through, so after she ended, I was just stuck on her end stream. I need the sword. I need the swad. Come here, sword guy. Which doesn't like to admit things. That's an understatement. I have nice lives. I have a nice number of lives. Give me that tomato. Oh, it's beak fire. So has everyone had a good evening, good meal, good day? We had another guy come look at the game room windows. I don't know if I mentioned this off stream tonight, but we're having people come over to look at the game room windows to try to get quotes so we can get the windows fixed or replaced or whatever. We already had one guy come over on Monday who we really like, and we're probably going with him. But we had another guy come over today that apparently wasn't as thorough. I wasn't present for him doing stuff, but apparently Zeno and our dad was not impressed with what he gave us. Other than that, I was playing a lot of Xenoblade 2, and I had a Philly chicken sandwich from a local place and got my favorite strawberry lemonade. Again, love that stuff. It has been going good so far. That's good, Simkey. It's always good to hear. There's a big bomb. It'd be a shame if I blew it up. Ah, there is a doomer. Oh, I would... Okay. I like the bong waddle these. The bong smoke. Now. You got Bryce 3D7 and have started figuring out how to use it. What is that? I have no idea what that is. It sounds like a program I would have used on a really old computer. Sand, please. Sand is hilariously broken in this. Oh, we killed the Doomer. It's a really old 3D modeling software from the 90s, although 7 is from 2010 and has not changed much. I will have to look into that. It's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. That is sand. That is definitely sand. I understood that reference. I have not watched Star Wars anything in a very long time. Wouldn't exactly call myself the biggest Star Wars fan. I basically like everything but the movie series. Because I like the cartoons I've seen, I like the games I've played, but I don't actually like the movies. If you have ever seen Trapper Keeper binders from the 90s, they used it a lot. I don't know what that means, Simkey. Ooh, another copy ability door. Yes. But I'm gonna keep saying it. Tried watching episode 1, did not like it at all, but love the racing game spinoff. Well, I mean, if you're going to watch Star Wars, you should really start with episode 4. It's weird. Also, yeah, episode 1 Pod Racer is actually, like, fucking goated. It's really good. I actually own it on N64 and Switch. And I was planning on doing an N64 racing night at some point, and that was one of the games I was going to showcase for that. I was going to show that, Mickey Speedway USA, and... what was the other one? Lego Racers. But I need to get a replacement memory card, and I haven't done that yet. I have the Xbox version. Simkey, I think you might be thinking of the sequel, Racer Revenge. I don't know if Toxic's talking about Episode 1 Racer or Racer Revenge, but the N64 one is Episode 1 Racer. The Xbox one is Racer Revenge, which is the one that has Anakin and Darth Vader as playable characters. That's good. Yeah, the Xbox Gen... oh, on Xbox One! Okay, okay. Yeah, that's the remaster that's also on the Switch. If I remember correctly, I can just do that. Yeah, sorry, I got... you said Xbox and my brain went, original Xbox. God, Microsoft is fucking dog shit at naming consoles. Didn't even know it had a sequel. Yeah, I have the PS2 version of Racer Revenge on PS4. Because when I got the PS4, we got the Star Wars bundle, the Battlefront 2 bundle. And it came with a download code for Battlefront 2, which I ended up giving away to someone because I didn't want the game. And it came with a code for 3 PS2 Star Wars games. One of them was Racer Revenge. One of them was... I think it was Bounty Hunter, and I don't remember what the third one was. Actually, the third one might not have been a PS2 game. I think it was actually... Super Star Wars. Didn't need to say anything past dog shit. Yeah, Microsoft is dog shit. I mean, there's a variety of reasons why I'm on Linux. Let's make that known, because I am fed up with Windows. If I can live the rest of my life without ever having to use Windows again, I think I would be very happy. Because I'm a hipster. Yeah, like, ever since I switched to Linux, my life has been so much better. Linux is so much more stable. But I mean, consider the fact that I am on Linux, so I don't have to run the risk of my OS breaking every fucking update. Every forced update, mind you. Because I actually can postpone updates up to a point. Because the only reason why I might have updates that I can't get rid of, or can't prevent, is because eventually Pop! OS will just stop receiving support for this version that I'm on. So I have to update. With Windows, if you postpone an update, it'll eventually just download and there's nothing you can do about it. Even if the update breaks everything, which for Windows 10 and especially 11 is basically every other update. Or getting a bunch of features from past versions removed for no reason. Yeah. Or having Skype automatically send everyone on your contacts list your Wi-Fi password, which is a thing that Skype does on Windows 10 and 11. Or sending a log of your keystrokes to Microsoft servers, which is a thing that Windows 10 and 11 do. Like, it's fucking insane what kind of security vulnerabilities Windows 10 and 11 have. From a company that has the biggest market share. If you don't update, Bill Gates comes out of retirement to beat the shit out of you with his bare hands. Oh my god, die already. There we go. Remember, launch Windows 11 PCs had a chip to make it so you could not use any other OS. Oh god, I forgot about that. I really hope I haven't missed anything. I don't think I need you anymore. I actually don't want you. I want you. Ooh, almo rice. One of these days, I'm gonna try almo rice. Oh. Almost forgot. It's giving me that. That means I probably need it. Yeah, Windows 11, from what I know, is a complete fucking train wreck. Okay, so if that energy sphere is here, I think I know where the last one is. Give me sword. After I finish this level, I'm going to take a very brief break to take care of something. Actually, I'm going to do that now. So I'll just be a couple minutes, so just enjoy the music. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Just needed to blow my nose. Windows 8.1 was really the last okay version of Windows. That is true. And thank you, Simkey. Oh, this is not where I thought it would be. Alright. Kirbrbrbrbr. I did not mean to do that. 10 works for you. I haven't heard very good things about 10. I've heard even worse things about 11. Like, from what I know, Windows 11 actively shits itself on a regular basis. Oh, the Smash Ride's so good. You see, I play games, I don't give a shit. Fair. I mean, I'm on Pop! OS because I wanted to play games too. Because Pop! OS, unlike a lot of other Linux distributions, actually prioritizes gaming. 10 is starting to get issues because of 11 stuff being added to it. Oh, wonderful. Nobody wants 11? Well, we'll just make them use 11 and 10. Ten is what you currently use. I'd be using XP7 if they were still supported. Now, speaking of Windows, God, you're gonna make me get this, aren't you? Once I can figure out what my old DeviantArt login was, there are some stream assets that I would like to get. Because I found a really cool upload that someone made. It's like an asset pack of Windows 95 styled stream elements. And I was going to get that. The thing is, you can only get it from that DeviantArt page. You have to download it, and I don't know what my login is because I haven't used DeviantArt in a very long time. Sand. Oh, that's even worse. So yeah, once I figure out what my login is, or can get that settled, have some proper assets. DeviantArt became so bad. Oh god, yeah, for a variety of reasons. Alright, I don't remember which one of these guys I need. Second here, I'll get caught up on chat. Alright, I'm gonna assume I need you, but I probably need you, actually. Alright. First Windows used was Windows 98. Yeah, I got you beat, Toxic, because my first Windows was Windows 95. When I have friends who still use 7, and now I can't play anything with them because they are outdated. Ooh. Your stuff is Windows XP themed for whenever you stream. Windows XP was pretty good. I used that a lot when I was younger. But I started with Windows 95. I don't think I ever used 98. My dad set up a desktop in my bedroom back when my brother and I shared a bedroom. And that was Windows 2000, if I'm not mistaken. And then at one point I got a hand-me-down laptop from my mom, which was also Windows 2000. And then I had a hand-me-down laptop from my sister, which was Windows XP. As a graduation present from 8th grade to high school, I got a Windows Vista laptop. That thing was a piece of trash. And then from like 2010 or so until 2019, I had a Windows 7 PC, which was actually a gaming PC. And for about half a year in 2019, I was borrowing a spare laptop from my dad that was using Linux Mint to get me used to Linux before we got my new laptop. And now I'm on this laptop, which is running Pop! OS, another version of Linux. So, I've been using computers for a good portion of my life. I'm not, like, super tech-savvy with computers, but I know my way around a computer, and I have been able to troubleshoot stuff on my own. So yeah, if I'm going to have a Windows, or rather PC-themed stream for stream assets, it's going to be Windows 95, because that aesthetic is what I'm nostalgic for. And my stream is all about nostalgia, basically. Now, for those of you who know what I've been talking about with my eventual rebrand, that might seem a little strange, but I'm probably going to stick with it. I won't go into the rebrand discussion here, because I have not actually revealed it outside of mods and Soro, who is a mod. So, that is a topic for another time. Okay, buddy. Yeah. You don't know me anymore? Wait, Belle, did I not tell you about that? Alright, well... Yeah, well, actually, you know what? I'll just say it. Eventually, I am going to rebrand after I have my low poly model, and my stream is going to be themed around my character being stuck in an anomalous / haunted N64. So, if I can get the setup working correctly, so I can figure out how to do it, the whole idea is that my character, when on screen, is sitting behind a CRT screen filter. Because my character is in the N64 and can interact with the world around him through the CRT screen. That's the whole idea. Whether or not I can pull that off remains to be seen. But that's a long ways off, because once I have my new model, I'll be using that for a bit, and then I'm going to be planning my rebrand, getting basically all the assets I want for it at once, and then applying them, rather than building up to it. I'm going to take Mecha. You can put me in a CRT TV right now. There is a Facebook account called I Put Waifus on a Vintage CRT TV. I don't follow the account, but I know people who do. You went... Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get caught up on chat here. Toxic says, I went to 98 XP, XP Lite, 7 and now 10. You tried Linux, but too many things didn't work 10 years ago. Linux is much better now. If you get something like Pop! OS, it's basically Babby's first Linux, and tries to be easy to use if you're used to Windows, even though it's a little, I guess, closer to Mac. And SimKey went XP to Vista to 7 to 10 to 11. Yeah, so I got both of you beat because I used Windows 95 and Windows 2000. Windows 2000, from what I remember, was pretty decent, but I didn't really use it for much computery stuff. I just used it to play NetHack and Unreal Tournament. Because I've been using computers since a young age, but I wasn't necessarily using them as computers. I was using them to play games. And since I was a dumb kid and a dumb autistic kid who only cared about games for the most part, whatever else a computer could do, I didn't really use it for that because all I wanted to do was play games on it. So I actually could have found really bad websites or been sent, found my way onto something like Something Awful or 4chan. But I didn't, because all I wanted to look up was cheat codes for games and stuff like that. I did find Newgrounds, but I didn't really see a lot of the worst stuff on it. I never saw some of the racist or offensive things that a lot of people talk about from Newgrounds. I just saw some of the stupid shit like Dumbass Mario and Be Sprited. Which, in comparison to what kind of stuff was on Newgrounds, was fairly tame. You'll be able to hook up your laptop to a CRT since you're using it as the second monitor. I want to say what it's back down. So I think you told me this story, but when you were 5, your dad set you down with a case and parts, and after walking you through putting it together, you went, okay, that's yours now. As such, I started with 95, went to 98, then XP, then skipped straight to 7, and skipped again to 10. I believe you did tell me that, but that might have been a while ago. You can record stuff to VHS with that. I don't think I've ever recorded anything to VHS. We didn't really have much in the way of home videotapes. I think my grandma may have a couple of me when I was real little, but that's about it. We weren't really the types to record stuff much. Where does this go? Aha! Spheres. Spherical. I'm gonna keep it. Thank you very much. Part of me wants to play Forgotten Land again. God, Forgotten Land was so fucking good. If you're here, I probably need you for something. That was the thing. I don't know what that food was, but it looked pretty fucking good. Yeah, who's ready for Wheel of Katamari on June 2nd? Ready to see all the amazing Japanese food in that game in its blocky glory. Looks like curry. We actually had curry the other day. God, I love curry. I haven't had Indian curry in so long. Excuse me, I forgot to mute my phone again. No, you don't. Motherfucking tits. Alright, that's all the energy spheres for here. So the exit must be close. It's another yawn. Guys, what's your favorite kind of curry? Indian, Chinese, Thai, Japanese? Mediterranean? I think it was Mediterranean curry. I am used to Japanese curry, but I think my favorite is actually Indian curry. Japanese curry is really good. Admittedly, I have not had Thai or Chinese curry before. It's a little soupier than I would like, but I am willing to try it. We've not really had curry too much. Simki, you're missing out. If there's an Asian supermarket or any kind of grocery store that sells Asian products, you can get cubes of Japanese curry. All you need is some meat and veggies to throw in it, really. Because we got that. I think it's called Vermont curry. I think it's the kind we get. There is a Japanese supermarket chain in the US called Mitsuya, which I know carries that stuff. So if you have a Mitsuya near you, Definitely check it out. Give me sand. Vermont curry or golden curry? Yeah, it's one or the other. I think we normally get Vermont curry, but I think golden curry is another one. We haven't been to Mitsuya in a while. We need to make another trip back there. There's a Mitsuya, not in Chicago. It's out in Arlington Heights, which is one of the, I think, northern suburbs. And there's a lot of Asian businesses in Arlington Heights, because there's Mitsuya, there's Sushi Station, there's Kabuta Burger, a lot of great places. This is what I was thinking of in one of the previous levels. So I need to pay close attention to the top right. That's where the energy sphere is going to be. Yeah, that's where one of the energy spheres is going to be. Is the game a little quiet, you guys? Should I turn up the volume? You guys think it's good? 'Cause it sounds a little quiet to me. Might be a second room that I'm thinking of. Maybe turn it up a little. Alright, give me a sec. Let me do that. That's the wrong way. How's that? Can you guys hear me okay? I didn't turn my volume or change my volume or anything, but yeah, as long as you can hear me and the game's not too loud. Al, I need hot dog. Seems good? Good. Sandwich. God, speaking of sandwiches, we have not been to Potbelly in a godly long time as well. I miss my damn coffee shakes. If you have a Potbelly near you, you gotta go to Potbelly. Their sandwiches are fucking goated. Go with the sauce. My order, goat sandwich. I wonder how goat meat would be on the sandwich. I have had goat before. I had a goat curry from an Indian restaurant when I was in Vegas. I like goat. It's not something I eat often. In fact, I haven't had it since. But I don't know if goat meat would actually be good on the sandwich. This is the room I was thinking of. Alright, so this one is the one where it's the top right that I need to be mindful of. Goat probably wouldn't work well for a sandwich. No, it's not the top right. It's dead center. Yeah, my usual order at Potbelly is a wreck, which is a sandwich with all their meat options. And I usually get oil, the giardiniera. Fuck, what was it? Oil, giardiniera, onions, lettuce, mustard, and mayo. And I get a bag of Zapp's chips, usually the Voodoo flavor, which is my favorite chip flavor ever, actually. And I get a coffee shake. Because they have shakes. And all the shakes come with a cookie. I think it's like a sugar cookie or something. And I always get the coffee shake. Because it's very good. And I love that shit. I have not been to Potbelly in a very long time. Ow. This might be where I was thinking of top right. In fact, I think this is definitely it. I'm not even going to bother grabbing that one up. Yeah, I wasn't even right. Okay, I can't remember a damn thing about this godforsaken game. I tried, guys. God, now I'm hungry again. I have a bunch of fries left over from my Philly chicken. Because we got a Philly... I think I said this already, but I got a Philly chicken, which I had never had before. It's kind of weird because the Philly cheesesteak doesn't normally have lettuce or tomato on it, but this one did. It was pretty good. I don't think I'd order it again, though. Because it's not as good as a Philly cheesesteak. I'm going to go back to the lore real quick to get sand. If you want another good sandwich place, though, Capriotti's is really good. They have really good cheesesteaks. And they are actually not a Chicago brand. I actually think they are from Nevada, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember where. But their sandwiches are fucking good. They give Potbelly a run for their money, that's for sure. Alright, that's all these. Sand. Guys, what is your favorite sandwich restaurant? Mine's Potbelly, obviously. But what place has your favorite sandwich? You hate food? How could you? I actually knew someone who did not like food all that much. We're no longer friends, not because he didn't like food, but he actually unfriended me. But every time I showed him a picture of my food, he would complain about it because it had stuff he didn't like, which is basically everything. It's like fast food, well, any sandwich place, really. Any sandwich place. Fast food, fast casual, fine dining. Keep in mind, most of the food that I eat when I order takeout is fast food. Because I don't really do fine dining that much on my own. So. I do not remember this boss. I played this on Wii. I do not remember Metal General. What boss did he replace? Because I don't remember that boss fight. I think he was added for mech. That's the thing, is that you can't suck him, so why would he... Why did I say suck him? From here, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to Landia's mountain lair. That fearsome dragon lives at the far edge of Alcandra, the very peak of a volcano surrounded by intense flames. The road from here gets a little bit rougher, but I'm sure you'll be just fine. So hurry up and smash that dragon to smithereens. Alright, let me go do Mary Magaland real quick. Babe, please, not on stream. Babe. Babe. He was in the original. I don't remember him. While I'm here, let me get the hidden Magalore stickers. So just take me a moment or two, or 3, or 4, or maybe 5. Who knows at this point? There's one. I actually don't need to do this, so I'm just... Never mind. Alright, would anyone like to pick my new mask? He's a side boss in a Rebelbot. Gotcha. What do you guys want? Dark Matter Clone, Dark Meta Knight Dark Mirror, Deroche, Dark Nebula. Look, oh Leon. Highness, the devious little creature, Leongar, Porgo DDD. 0. What do you guys want? The creature. A devious little creature getting up to mischief. This is no good. Ugh. The beast is demonic in nature. Very icky. No good. Yeah. Blow my nose, why don't I have clear sinuses? Alright, there's only 3 levels here. 5 energy spheres each. 0 to 10, no low or la. No, no low or la. Need that as a redeem. Yeah, this weekend, after I've finished my film class midterm and another project, which should be done Friday, I'm going to set up better points so you guys can start redeeming funny videos. At least until I have things tied to a model. And actually, Simkey, that's a good suggestion. What I'll do is in my server, I will put up a channel, excuse me, where you guys can suggest videos for me to use it. Oh, excuse me, where the fuck are these coming from? I will put up a suggestions channel, or thing in the channel, where you guys can suggest videos for me to use as redeems. If you can supply the video file, that would be amazing, so I don't have to try to hunt it down myself. Because I actually mentioned this to Xeno off stream. I was going to set up better points, but I wasn't sure what to use as redeems. So I have some ideas. The devious little creature was one I had not considered. I was going to use one that I've seen some people have as a redeem. which is a video of a very young green cheek conure being given a thing for it to get nutrients out of. I don't know if it's milk necessarily, but it's basically a feeder bottle. And the bird just grabs onto it with his beak and then starts slamming the butt-fucking brains out of it, trying to get the damn, yeah, like baby meat. Trying to get the food out of it. And someone dubbed Mario doing the backwards long jump over the video, and it's fucking amazing. Give me that key. The little baby man bid. That's right. That's what you were talking about. Little baby man, little baby man, little baby man. Yeah, so like, I will ping everyone after stream so you guys can start suggesting the videos. And again, if you can actually supply the video itself, like the video file, that would be amazing, so I don't have to try to hunt it down. Because I don't exactly know how I'm going to grab the videos if people don't supply the file. Because I don't necessarily trust a YouTube downloader, because that shit can be really shady, and I don't want to give myself a virus. I am on Linux, so I am less likely to get a virus. But, you know, I don't want to take any chances. Oh god, I remember this room. It's me talking to you. Oh, shush. There's another water enemy up ahead. Probably not. So Kirby has to die. Oh, thank God he respawns. I don't... Oh my God, what the fuck did I hit? You know what? I don't care. I have 82 lives. I can die as many times as I want. Alright, let's try this again. Good enough. There we go. You know, speaking of water, Kirby, I have some water right here, and I am now going to drink it because water is good for you. Drink water, you motherfuckers. So I know I'm dehydrated because this water tastes amazing. It's not water, it's water. Water. By the way, if you guys don't have one already, invest in a water filter or a water filtering pitcher. Because my god, those things are fucking amazing. Because if you've only ever drunk tap water for water, at least in your own home, you are sorely missing out and also probably making yourself sick. Because tap water isn't necessarily something you want to be drinking. Not by itself. It's definitely something you don't want to be putting in certain parts of your body, because I have heard on 2 different occasions of a guy in Florida dying because he used tap water to rinse out his nose, and brain-eating amoeba in the tap water got into his brain and killed him. So, for the love of God, if you're going to drink tap water, get a fucking filter. And also, for the record, if you're going to use water, especially tap water, to clean any part of your body, specifically anything internally or something sensitive like your eyes, boil the water first and let it cool down, because that sanitizes it, or sterilizes it. There's that sphere. It's not water, it's Walter. Counter proposal: by exposing myself to it, I'm letting my immune system grow stronger by letting it fight whatever is in it. Babe, if you get brain-eating amoeba in your body and it reaches your brain, you will die, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. You don't want to expose yourself to it because it will make you sick and it'll fuck you up. You want to sterilize it if you're going to be using it to clean anything. Because that's the thing. You want to sterilize it if you're going to clean it. Or if you're going to clean something. But it will outright kill you if there's brain-eating amoeba in the water. No amount of immune systems is going to help you with that. That's why you drink... I don't know why I bother with you people. Don't let the sissy liberals tell you what to do. Drink the rusty tap water. Fine, fine. Fuck, do it. Do it. Drink the tap water. Do it. Don't let me stop you. Oh! God damn it, Xeno. Xeno, you were the chosen one. You're supposed to be the role model here. I can spit shit at the wall? Fucking damn it. I didn't think anything would... I could have been doing that this whole time? That's way to fix your iron deficiency. I guess. In all seriousness, though, I don't like drinking tap water because it makes me gag. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. And I know Sora was going to make a joke about that, and now that I've pointed it out, she's absolutely going to make a joke about it. So what I should have said was nothing, as is usually the case. Cake. Sand. I think my grandma told me that my uncle, when he was very young, kept trying to eat sand. I think about that every now and then. That's not what I meant to do. Maybe I've been alive for 30 years and I have drank nothing but tap water, but I also monitor my news and health apps for warnings on anything about the water. I mean, fair. It's just that I'm saying that if you're going to use water to clean out your eyes or nose, you absolutely need to boil it first. Especially if it's in your eyes. Any doctor would tell you that. But if your tap water is safe to drink, then by all means drink it. I'm just saying that you will have a better time if you drink filtered water, because it filters out all the nasty shit. You don't need to, but you really should. In my opinion, it's less of a you really should and more of you probably are better off just doing it. Okay, but Zeno, would you do that in Florida? Because we live in Chicago. Would you do that in Florida? You wouldn't be in Florida to begin with? Fair. You don't listen to doctors because you eat apples. Maybe I should eat apples. I don't eat fruit as much as I used to when I was a kid. And I kind of miss eating fruit. Fruit's good. Fruit's some good shit. We actually have some dessert-ish kind of fruit in the fridge right now. The same place I got my Philly cheese at. Or Philly chicken at, sorry. They sell a Chicago Delight that you can only really find in certain parts of Chicago, and that is taffy grapes. Imagine grapes that have one end dipped in a candy coating and covered in peanuts, I think. New NSO games. Dreamland 2 Burger Time Deluxe, Side Pocket, and Exevious. Are those Game Boy and Game Boy Color? What platforms are they on? Because I know Dreamland 2 is Game Boy game. Burger Time Deluxe is also Game Boy, but I don't know what Side Pocket is. And is there a Game Boy version of Exevious? NES, SNES, and Game Boy. Okay, so Side Pocket must be a pool game for SNES, which has my attention. Burger Time Deluxe is Game Boy. Dreamland 2 is Game Boy. Exevious. Okay, so that tells me that they'll be dropping Game Boy, Game Boy Color, NES, and SNES games at the same time, then I probably want Ninja. Oh, Dreamland 2 is the Super Game Boy version? Don't know. Side pocket. It's pretty good. It's SNES. Is it a pool game? Like billiards? Because if it is, I'm interested. I don't get to play pool in real life anymore. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Well, I know what I'll be doing after stream. God, I have to update 6 fucking apps. Because I have the Japanese versions of all the NSO apps. Ow. It's a cool trick shot mode as well. Awesome. Motherfucking tits! Alright, so tell you what, I'll probably finish off the main game tonight, I think. And then next week I'll start Magalore episode. Does anyone here happen to know how long Magalore episode is? I don't know why I did that. You rang? I don't remember trying to get your attention, Sorrow. I think it's only a few hours, but not sure. Alright. Yeah, it's probably best saved for next time, then. Magalore episode. So, Han, when you say you rang, are you referencing... Oh, motherfucking tits. Okay. Babe, when you say you rang, are you referencing... Is that the Addams Family or the Munsters? Which one had Lurch? You referencing that? Because my sister used to call me Lurch because I was tall, I used to be tall, skinny, and I would just kind of awkwardly stand around places without saying anything. So it got to the point where she would call me Lurch, and I would just walk up to her and go, "You rang." Addams Family, yes, okay. That was a fucking waste. Give me the sand. Sure, go over the enemy, why don't you? Let's go faster, Kirby. Must go faster, Kirby. Must go faster, Kirby. Must go faster, Kirby. I hope I didn't miss a sphere. Give me hammer. That is definitely Curry. So with regards to those new NSO games that just came out, I might stream some of them for a later showcase of some sort, but I am definitely not streaming Kirby's Dream Land 2 again. I think one stream of that was more than enough. I didn't completely hate my time with it, but I think I'd be fine if I don't have to play it again. As if you remember from my Kirby marathon, I didn't exactly enjoy Dreamland 2 all that much. I really wanted to like it. Burger, fries, and drink. I could go for a burger. You know, I could always go for a burger. I just always got burgers on the mind, you know? Bubker. Kirby, 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 Kirby. Okay, we're good. We're not good. We're good. No. Oh, we're good. I ask that you hurry up. I ask that you hurry up. We're good. I'm gonna be right back in one moment again. Just one sec. Be just like 2 minutes. Sorry about that. My sinuses seem to be disagreeing with me today. Mecha. Great. There we go. You've been abandoned. I swear, sometimes chat feels like a dog where if you just leave the house for 5 minutes, they think you've abandoned them. Take offense to that. Okay, fine. You're a bird with separation anxiety. Actually, no. You guys are Bandit, because if anyone leaves the house, Bandit freaks out and thinks we're never coming back. That silly bird has separation anxiety. We love Bandit. The Ninja Dojo. I'm sure you guys want to be Bandit. Bandit is literally I'm Baby as a bird. He's going to be a 2-year-old for 80 years. Roughly. Uh-oh. Yeah, I kind of did that to myself, I guess. Give. I have failed. I was freed from my mortal coil. Released from my flesh prison. Oh, hi. Holy moly, great balls of fire. I don't know whose loud-ass car or bike that is, but if y'all can fucking stop... Oh, there goes sand. It's Tiny Tim's. I'm gonna break Tiny Tim's legs if he keeps using his loud-ass car. There's a thing down there, and I'd like to grab it. Go down, you stupid puffball. Oh, you twisted fucking psychopath. I am twisted. What's the meme of the guy saying he has two sides, and one of them is just him smiling really creepily, and the other one just says twisted fucking psychopath? I think it's like a shitpost bot. template, but I don't remember the meme too well. I just remember that there's a guy that's got a fucking Chris Chan stare. Yeah, a fucking deer in headlights smile. The other way. I have two personalities. Nicest person you'll ever meet and twisted fucking psychopath. That's it. Can I have something better than this? Do I need this ability? I'm gonna assume I don't and just take this. I want to mate. I don't need that one up, so I'm not gonna take it. Now, yeah, I don't know what was going to happen there. Hot doggo. Ah! Okay, good. I haven't missed any. This has been the last level for the energy spheres. Alright, tell you what, if I finish early tonight, do you guys want to see the new NSO games? I would like to grab a controller or two. Alright. Fuck, 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 fuck! I'm gonna have to do the level again. Fucking hell. John Troller. So the denim version of the controller, the John Troller. Yeah, I'll have to do this level again just to get that one fucking energy sphere. Hi, you. Ayu, ayu, ayu. John Madden. John Madden. Football. Oh no, it's another Chinese earthquake. Brr, 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 brr. 973 324. Big American TTS. God, Moonbase Alpha was certainly an experience, and it was not intended by the games to be that, or by the developers to be that experience. I remember Dennis actually was playing Moonbase Alpha and got some really great clips from the game of people just being goofy. And then immediately after he finished recording, someone started dropping the N-word. Gamer moment. Yeah, gamers are not the best bunch. That's why I don't necessarily call myself a gamer anymore. Because, I mean, I am a gamer, but if I call myself a gamer, I get lumped in with those guys, and I don't like that. Average gamer versus average video game enthusiast. Game journalist versus enthusiast moment. You're oppressing me? I don't know, I feel like gamers deserve to be repressed. Yeah, I'm going with water. I'm a monster? No, I'm a dragon. That's a kind of monster. I disagree. I think a dragon is a kind of friend. Not fighting Landia now, am I? Okay, good. Counterpoint, you're small. I am not small. I think. I will say, though, my art has been mistaken for a kobold before. But I am not small. Give me sand. Give me sand. Give. Sand. Sand is like one of the broken abilities in this game. Little fella. Okay, but what if I want to be a little fella? You know, just a funny little guy. You wouldn't hurt a funny little guy, would you? Just a funny little goober? A little goofy little guy? You absolutely would. You called me the twisted fucking psychopath. Imagine hurting a funny little guy. I am only encouraging you further. Is that supposed to deter me? I mean, I would imagine it would, but whatever. Alright, I don't think I need you, but I'm gonna get you anyways, just in case. I do need you, because that's how I get the key, I think. Possibly, maybe. Depends on if you want me to hurt you or not, I guess. I don't know, I mean... I did not need that. That's not how I get the coin. Because I had mecha at the time. Key, not coin. Problem is, I do not remember where the key is. I don't think it's here. No, because that was just a different energy sphere. Right, I get it here. Oops, excuse me. By the way, Side Pocket, the SNS game I've been saw is an enhanced remake of a Data East arcade game of the same name. Ah, Data East. Data East had some pretty good arcade games. It's actually a double dose of Data East because they also did Burger Time Deluxe. Which I actually have on my 3DS. And that game is like if Burger Time was actually a proper game, rather than just being arcadey. So yeah, it looks like we will have time to show those on stream, so I will start those downloads after stream, and then I'll go grab my controllers. Or, I guess I only really need the one controller. And then I'll raid someone after that. I don't know who all is streaming right now, but I have 2 people in mind that I would like to try to raid if they are live. Pizza. Fuck you. Ah, delicious water. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the lore real quick. And go to zoom and get sand. Dangerous dinner. I forgot that was the name of this area. Yawn. Durgan. Yeah, I'm fucking melting his health with sand. It's so fucking strong. I've been using it for basically every boss fight. Bravo, Kirby. You've truly earned your reputation as a hero. Your help defeating Landia was invaluable. Ah, at long last, it's mine. The source of limitless power, the Master Crown. Obtaining this crown has been my ultimate goal all along. So all the weird looks. Fine, let me explain everything. I fought Landia by myself and lost, so I fled to Planet Popstar. That's when the thought struck me. I could have you defeat Landia for me. Stroke of genius, I know. You even helped me repair my star cutter. I really did appreciate that, by the way. Anyway, the time has come for your planet. No, the time has come for the entire universe to bow down to me. And for being such a big help in all of this, your planet gets to go first. Prepare to bow, Popstar. Welcome your new overlord. The fandom's trust issues began forever. Yeah, it happened again with Susie, and then people didn't trust Elfalin for it. Though Elfalin was innocent. He was a part of the villain, but he wasn't actually evil. He was the good part that didn't want to be evil, just wanted to get away. So yeah, I've known Magolor as the villain because it's one of Nintendo's worst kept secrets. But in every other piece of media, they make it seem like Magolor isn't evil, even though anyone who has played it will know this. Also, you guys ready? It's the obligatory shoot 'em up level. Basically, every Kirby game has a fucking shoot 'em up level of some kind. I think Amazing Mirror is one of the only ones that doesn't. Amazing Mirror and... I don't know, does the O2 fight count as a shoot 'em up? It's more of an on-rail shooter, but that's kind of a shoot 'em up. Does it have a shooter phase? I genuinely don't remember, actually. I can't say it's been so long since I last played Amazing Mirror because I played it in December. But I just genuinely don't remember. Then it has a brief top-down shooter segment for the final phase. Oh, that was incredibly risky twice in a row. I do not like that pulsating candy thing. Alright, Magalor. Come here. Even the original Kirby has the shoot 'em up stage now, I think about it, because of the fucking Tatango fight. Not Tatango, the other one. The blunt fucker. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. And the ones that don't have one are Triple Deluxe and Squeak Squad. Two games that I have not played in a long time. I haven't played Squeak Squad. Funny thing about Squeak Squad, the day I started it, I actually finished it to 100%. I finished it 100% in one session. It was on a very long car ride visiting my aunt in Arizona. The aunt that I'm not really on speaking terms with anymore. But literally, at an earlier point in the car ride, I started it, and then by the end of the car ride, I had 100% of the game. It's a really short game. Yeah, it is short. That may be why I haven't played it too much, is because it doesn't really have a lot going for it, even though it is a good Kirby game. It's just shorter even for other Kirby games. I think that's almost all the abilities there. Excuse me. I'm just going insane, of course. That's a fun fact. This is the place Galactonite is sealed in. I have not actually met Galactonite, funnily enough. I have not played the game Galactonite is from. I don't even know which one Galactonite is from. Superstar Ultra. Where do you see Galactonite in Superstar Ultra? He's Meta Knight final boss. Odd, I don't remember that. Clearly I need to play Superstar Ultra again. I would have streamed it as part of my Kirby marathon, but I didn't want to emulate it at the time. You know, I'm just gonna take that. I'm just gonna take that hit. Alright, now if I remember correctly... Yeah. I'm gonna get hit as soon as I get out of this. Never mind. Fuck you, Magalor. Whoops. Get over here, you coward. Oh, you would give me this. Oh my god. There we go. Here we go into the Thunderdome, baby! His crown of limitless power gets his ass beat by a little pink ball. As he has been described in one of the later games, Galactonite is one of the strongest warriors in the known universe and is capable of destroying planets in one slash. Isn't Meta Knight a Star Warrior just like Kirby? Because Kirby's race is Star Warrior, but Kirby's a baby. And it's heavily implied Kirby and Meta Knight are the same species. And now for one of the best songs in Kirby history, Crowned. Which is also what the levels of each world spell. Crowned. Give sand, give sand. Oh yeah, I'm completely invincible when I guard with sand. I can just do this for as long as I want. And I don't do it often enough because I keep forgetting you can actually guard in Kirby. Because not every Kirby game actually lets you guard. Galactonite and Morpho Knight. Yeah, Morpho Knight I think is from Forgotten Land. Oh my god, its sand is hilariously busted. Oh my fucking god. Wait, Morpho Knight is from Star Allies? Isn't he in Forgotten Land, though? God, I apparently do not know Kirby as well as I thought I did. Okay, so sand is fucking stupid. Holy shit. And keep in mind, sand can also pick up items like whip and break metal blocks like hammer and stone. He's a secret arena boss in Star Allies. Okay. Yeah, I didn't 100% Star Allies because I really didn't like Star Allies, so that's probably why I don't remember that. It's probably my least favorite Kirby game that I can think of. No, it's not, because I played Dreamland 3. I despise Dreamland 3. Dreamland 3 is my least favorite, then it would probably be Star Allies, and then Dreamland 2. And those are my 3 least favorite Kirby games. I can't really say any of the other Kirby games are like my least favorite, because if I were to make a list of my favorite Kirby games from like best to worst, there would be a significant gap between Dreamland 2 and whatever is next. I finished Dreamland 3 off stream and I fucking hated every second of it. It's slow, it's unresponsive, 100% in it fucking sucks if you don't have a guide. It's basically everything I didn't like about Dreamland 2, but even more obnoxious. There's a reason I left it out of the Kirby Marathon, because I didn't want to play it again. I didn't like Lost Planet. What's Lost Planet? You mean the Capcom game? Forgotten Land? No, I love Forgotten Land. Forgotten Land is probably my third or second favorite Kirby game. Just behind Kirby 64 and Maze and Mirror. I love Forgotten Land. I 100%ed it once, and then I played it on stream, but chose not to 100% it on stream. I will probably stream it again at a much later point, probably over the summer. And when I do that, I will 100% it on stream. Because Forgotten Land is one of my favorite Switch games. It's one of my favorite 3D platformers. It's really fucking good. I like how King Dedede has a flower in his hat. Alright. I'm gonna let the credits play out. While the credits are playing out, I'm gonna grab my controller. So, I'm gonna mute myself for a moment. And I'll be right back. Let me just make sure it's actually playing the credits. Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. I forgot to mute myself in Discord. But I'm back. Grab my Switch Online SNES controller. So it's 9:19. I don't know if I can stretch this out to 40 minutes, but I'll try. So we're probably going to end a little early. So that is Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. However, we are not done with the game because I did say I would stream Magolor Epilogue, but I'm going to start that next week. And I'll probably 100% that too. There is more to the game because there is an EX mode, an extra mode, which is identical to the main mode, but the bosses are harder. And you have half health. I will not be streaming that. I will be doing that off stream. I will also be doing the remainder of Merry Magoland off stream. If Merry Magoland actually had online, I would have tried to get people together for a Saturday night stream. But it does not have online, which is probably the worst part about the game. Your least favorites are Star Allies, Squeak Squad, and the original Superstar. Interesting. My least favorites are both Dreamland 2, Dreamland 3, and Star Allies. I like Squeak Squad because I think it has a lot of good ideas. The problem is it's very, very short. So it's over too soon. But I like the squeaks. And I like some of the new copy abilities. I like Animal. I think Ghost is one of the coolest fucking copy abilities in the whole series. And I can understand not liking the original Superstar if you've played Ultra, because Ultra is really just a much, much better Superstar. Yeah, see, I can understand that. I still like Superstar even though I've played Superstar Ultra, because Superstar is genuinely one of the best SNES games. But I've also played Dreamland 2 and Dreamland 3, which are much worse than most of the rest of the series. If we're only talking mainline games, the only one that I'd say is just outright bad is Dreamland 3, because it has so much wrong. Dreamland 2 was good until you get into the nitty-gritty of collecting everything, where it just stops being fun, and it has one of the worst designed final bosses I've seen on a Game Boy. And Star Allies' biggest sin is just being ungodly boring. Star Allies isn't bad, but it's so boring that it's a bigger sin in my eyes. Because if a game is bad, it's memorable, if not just for the wrong reasons. If a game is boring, it doesn't even have that going for it. I do not remember most of Star Allies. I remember a lot of Dreamland 3 and Dreamland 2, because of how much I complained about them. But I don't remember almost anything about Star Allies aside from the villain, the sisters, and Muscular DDD, which is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. That's how much I didn't like Star Allies. I don't remember it. Mainline, I'm going to have to say the worst of the two DS spin-offs in Battle Royale. I didn't play many of the spin-offs. Canvas Curse is weird, but it was one of the early experimental DS games, so I appreciate it for that. Trader Magalore. I never played Mass Attack, but I wanted to. I played the demo. The arena? Wait. Since when the... What? This game has an arena? Story 93%. Ah, I didn't do the copy ability rooms. Okay. I'll do that off stream, dude. Because I want to switch to the NSO stuff. Okay. Let me go to Mary Magaland for a little bit. To cash in on some stuff. And then I will swap over to NSO. There's Londia with the crown. Okay. It always had an arena. Interesting. Alright. I'm going to set it to retro, but I'm not going to change the title. Alright, so if it's not showing up, refresh your streams. Give me a sec here. What's that? I'm not going to update the Japanese apps right now. Because I have the Japanese apps just in case there's anything that comes out to them that isn't in the US apps. Alright, so if I remember correctly, it was Xavius for NES, Side Pocket for SNES, and then Dreamland 2 and Burger Time Deluxe for Game Boy. You've 100% Return to Dreamland before? I did 100% it on Wii, but I did not do extra mode. I didn't do all the copy ability rooms this time around. So that's why I didn't get 100%. Because I didn't think it counted, but I also wasn't really planning on doing them on stream because I thought it was just gonna... I already did them in the Wii version. I didn't feel like I needed to do them again, but I also didn't know they counted for 100%. Xavius, the Avenger. Old Namco. Yeah, this is one of Namco's arcade games. I'm going to apologize ahead of time for the audio. Okay, thank God it's not as bad as the, No, it's still bad. Oh, the fucking... When I shoot something, the fucking music just cuts out. Yeah, so this is another NES port of a Namco arcade game. Interestingly enough, this is one that is not in Namco Museum Archives, if I'm not mistaken. Unless it is. And I just forgot about it. God, I haven't played Namco Museum Archives in a while. You have that on Famicom, it's really good. It's an earlier game. I mean, I've played Xavius before. Not one of my favorite Namco arcade games, if I'm being honest. But it's classic. Doesn't really make for the most interesting thing to watch, unfortunately. This doesn't really have enough going for it. Before people figured out a lot of hardware tricks. Yeah, like how to not make the audio cut out whenever you shoot something. Still, it's cool that we get another Namco game. I just wish we could get some of the bigger things. I like the sprites flickering. I feel Namco arcade games are better in the arcades than any of the ports. Typical Namco half-assing their own ports. Well, I think it's less half-assing and more that whoever was working on the ports probably didn't have the source code for the arcade games. Also, I like some of Namco's arcade ports. I like the Game Gear version of Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. The Atari Lynx version of Miss Pac-Man is also really good. And the Atari 7800 port of Galaga is actually one of the better versions of the game. I actually like it more than the NES version, funnily enough. As weird as that sounds. The Atari 7800 version of Dig Dug is also very good. I have that. It was released in 1984, a few months after the Famicom launched. Well, this has American box art, so this must be a later release of that original version. Wait, didn't the NES or the Famicom release in 1983? I know the NES was 85. Damn, that means they were sitting on this for a year before they released it in the US. Yeah, actually, speaking of Namco Arcade, one of the reasons why Soro and I bonded so much is because both of us grew up playing Namco Arcade compilations and Atari games. So both of us have that fondness for Namco and Atari. Because I don't know many people who like old Namco and Atari games, and Soro is one of the few people I know who does. She's a very good goober. That's the thing, you don't necessarily have to find someone who shares all your interests, but it really can help. Especially over the things that really matter. They have a stronger fondness for Infocom text-based adventure games. Babe, Zork is one of my all-time favorite games. I've never finished it, but I have been wanting to. I would love to stream it if it weren't for the fact that there's just no point in streaming it. Since it's all text. One of these days I'll finish Zork. Now it's game over. Alright. So we're going to do Side Pocket next. So I've never played Side Pocket. You could do what you did and stream Green Inquisitor, which is point and click Zork. I want to play the others first. Ah, Gmod, just what I thought. Give me a second here.
Presented by Data East.
I was not expecting voice acting. Iguana? That is a name I haven't heard in a very long time. Shit. Not quite what I wanted, but that works. Oh! We're good. Fuck. That's basically right back where it was. Oh! Oh my god, it's Zone Sama. I am struggling. Oh my god, that almost went in. Oh my god, that almost went in again. I'm trying. Oh, wait a minute, I get it. It's a side pocket. gonna be here all night, folks. Oh my god, it's one singular ball. Can I please get it in? I have a limit? Oh, I do. I do, as a matter of fact. Oh, finally! Ugh. Vegas. Oh, we have more balls. Oh, I carry over my number of hits. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I don't know what I thought would happen there. Yeah, I'm not winning. Oh, ball went in at least. Hail Mary. Oh, I tried. Interesting. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Strokes don't count if you sink a ball. That's what he said. So I've actually played this before, because I have it on 3DS. Burger Time is a classic. And the 7800 version. This is the 7800 version of Burger Time? I know there's a homebrew 5200 version. Yeah, Burger Time is a goddamn classic. Good port besides the sound. I see. So 700 games use the same sound chip as the 2600, so they sound bad most of the time. That explains a lot. Give. Shit! Miss. I was so close to winning, too. Alright, I'm gonna stop that there and move on to Dreamland 2. Let me see something. Simkey, you let me know if this is the Super Game Boy Color palette. Not Super Game Boy? Alright. Hope you guys don't mind this color palette. Would have nice borders and better sound as well. Ah. So I'm just going to do the first level and then quit. And then I'll probably just end stream. These are some nice additions. It's nice getting a really good batch of games for once, because usually with some of these apps it's just junk that gets added. Not saying that they're all bad, it's just that they're not all good. Oh, well, that was much shorter than I thought it would be. Every stage was a color that matched the level theme as well. I see. Alright, so I'm going to end it there. So I just wanted to show that off, and I'm going to set that back. Right. Doesn't use things. Thank you all for joining. We're going to have no audio for the thanks for watching thing, so I'm just going to go right into the raid. Thank you all for joining. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is a really good remake. I highly recommend it. Even if you've played Return to Dreamland before, this is the definitely the better version of the game, in my opinion. So let's see. Who's live and what are they doing? What the fuck is that? Excellent stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Looking at everyone who's live. One of the people that I wanted to raid is streaming. The other one is not. One more thing, Pinball FX 3 came out on Xbox. That would be Pinball FX, not Pinball FX 3. That's the new Pinball FX, which is confusingly named after the first game. And yeah, I've heard it's launched in a really terrible state. Pinball FX 3 is the good one, because that's the one that's on Switch and is on Xbox as well. That's the one that I streamed a while ago. Alright, so... so originally it was Pinball FX on Xbox 360. That got a port on 3DS with only a couple of the tables named Zen Pinball 3D. Pinball FX got replaced by Pinball FX 2, which was called Zen Pinball 2 on everything besides Xbox and PC. Then Pinball FX 3 came out, replacing Pinball FX 2. By the way, Pinball FX 1 and 2 have been delisted, and not all the tables transferred over. Pinball FX 3 came out on Switch and everything else, and in every version besides Switch, it has Star Wars and Marvel tables. The Switch got a unique Star Wars pinball game that has all the Star Wars tables, but never got any of the Marvel tables. Pinball FX, which is the new one, barely has... Actually, it doesn't have any of the Marvel tables, barely has any of the Star Wars tables, has all the Williams and Bally tables, and doesn't have all the other tables, along with some brand new ones, and all of the tables from the mobile-only Pinball FX Pinball Party that had pinball tables based on children's media, like Kung Fu Panda, How to Train Your Dragons, and My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. So keep in mind, Pinball FX 3, Star Wars Pinball, and Pinball FX Pinball Party are still available, and could have gotten updates. But instead, they decided to release a new pinball app that runs worse, has a really shitty monetization system because you have to buy a fucking pass to get the goddamn tables. And none of the tables from the previous versions transfer over. None. None of them. Yeah. Yeah, so if you may have wondered, isn't Spike the pinball lizard? Why hasn't he been talking about Pinball FX? It's because I don't even know if I'm going to fucking download it. It's not available on Switch yet. They're targeting an April release for it, but I don't even know if I want it. I have all the Williams and Bally tables. There's only a couple new ones. And they didn't even fucking fix Medieval Madness and Pinball FX 3 on Switch, because the bumpers on that table still have broken audio. And they never fucking fixed it, because it's not getting updates anymore. It's stupid. The only real reason to download it is for the tables that aren't already in Pinball FX 3. But it's annoying to buy them individually because you have to deal with the fucking pass. Like, Zen Studios really fucking dropped the ball, and the really big problem is there is no real competitor because Zakaria Pinball is essentially over and done with, and ever since the Pinball Arcade lost the rights to the Williams and Bally tables, they haven't updated anything. The Switch version of that game still doesn't have the most recent tables, and it hasn't gotten an update in 4 years. So the only good pinball sim that's actually getting content now is unfortunately Pinball FX. And it really fucking sucks. So anyways, the two people that I wanted to raid were Whiskey Dingo and Seika Sky. Seika is apparently not streaming tonight, so we're going to raid Whiskey. Normally, if I was streaming on a Thursday, I would raid Whiskey on Thursday, since that's like the one day of the week where I can actually watch him. But I'm going to raid someone else on Thursday because they're playing something that I want to watch. So we're doing Whiskey tonight. So it seems we need to make our own pinball game with blackjack and hookers. Yeah, well, unfortunately, we'd have to get the licenses for the tables. And the best pinball tables are Williams and Bally, and Zen Studios has a license. So we actually wouldn't be able to make a pinball game with the good tables unless we just made original tables. Turn down my volume. Turn down for what? Oh, because we're rating whiskey. Yeah, okay, yeah, turn down your volume. He's playing a game called Contraband Police. I don't know what that is. So this will be interesting. So, yeah, hopefully I don't jump scare him like last time. That was funny, by the way. Got to use Necronomicon pinball for the Saturn. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Is that the really weird horror pinball game? So what you're saying is we buy out Zen Studios. I remember you sending me a video of Necronomicon pinball. That game's weird, but I want to play it. Alright. So, we're going to do Pollo Raid. Whiskey apparently knows who I am now. And has for a bit. So, we're going to do Pollo Raid. As you know, Kirbo. And then we'll get that raid queued up. Whiskey Dingo. Here we go. Then there. Yes. Okay. Hopefully you all actually get sent over to the raid. I will be back tomorrow with Outer Wilds. Friday will be Killer 7, hopefully. And Saturday we're doing Quake. I'm really looking forward to that. We might actually have more people joining than we normally do. Sunday will be Wallace and Gromit and Project Zoo. And we're probably going to be stuck with the same games next week. So I'll be a little late starting at Bayonetta Origins. Okay, we'll see me Friday. Yeah, I will make sure not to spoil Outer Wilds for you, Belle. I have not gotten spoiled on it. And I have been very lucky about that. So I will not spoil it for you, don't you worry. So you all have a good evening. I will see you tomorrow. And we will be rating whiskey in a moment.